Call the Village of Waunakee Joint Review Board tax incremental meeting to order, and noting that all the members are here. And I guess what we'll be doing is we've got to do we take an official roll call here?
We usually do. Yeah.
I can help you with that if you'd like.
That would be great.
Okay. Lori Grigg,
Present.
Jim Ellekrog,
Here.
Jack Heineman,
Here.
Kristen Runge,
Here.
Adam Gallagher.
Here. And hopefully everybody had a opportunity to review the minutes. If there's no correction to the minutes, need a motion to pass those.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
It's approved. We move on. Business items, review of the public records planning document and the resolution passed by the CDA and village board.
Sure. With us this evening is Todd Taves, the village's financial consultant. He'll probably take over some of the nuts and bolts of the meeting at this point to go through. So Todd, if you're with us, which I believe you are, feel free to take it away.
Sure. Thanks, Tim. We put this as a separate agenda item because the statute specifically indicates that the body is to review the public record before making a decision as to whether or not to approve the resolution that was adopted by the village board earlier this week. So within the agenda materials that you were provided in advance of the meeting, we did include the project plan, which was not changed from the time that we had the organizational meeting. So no material changes to that document. And also included the resolutions that were approved by both the CDA and village board. At the public hearing before the CDA, representatives of the company did speak. As I'm recalling, and correct me if I'm wrong, Todd or Tim, I don't know that we had any other parties speak at the hearing.
There was a member of the public who did
Okay.
speak in opposition.
Okay, thank you for reminding me of that. So this was approved by the CDA and then subsequently approved by the village board at the meeting earlier this week. So before you consider approval, I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have about the project or project plan since we've had the prior meeting. And I think also staff was going to just provide a little bit of commentary on the development agreement, which was also contingently approved earlier this week, since at the time we held the organizational meeting, all the details of that had not been fully ironed out.
Thanks, Todd. So the development agreement begins on page 39 of your packet. I'm not going to go into a great detail, but just some of the high points of it are that the applicant will be subject to the terms of this, provided the outcome of the approval of the TID 9 amendment. But the specific terms include a provision that the applicant, the Welch's or Newcomer Supply, would be paid the lesser of $2 million or 100% of the available tax increment for a 10-year period. And so annual payments would be made over a period of 10 years, not to exceed 10 years. And then after that would be the repayment period. So in years, if you look at a clock, from the first 1 through 10, then we go from 11 through 30. Those first 5 years would essentially be exempt from any interest, but they would still be obligated for repayment. However, as part of this, beginning in year 6 of that 20-year window, on an annual basis, the Newcomer Supply would also be obligated to pay $10,000 per year until paid off. And then in addition, if any installment payment is delinquent over 30 days, the developer shall pay a late charge to the village of 1% of the delinquent amount. So those are the really 100,000 foot view highlights of the development agreement. And I don't know if either Brian or Todd, you wanted to add anything at this point.
I just had a question in regards to the loan. I know I'd asked you a question before. So if, let's say the Welch's sell the business, then the loan becomes due in full. If it's during the repayment period, or even if it's before the end of the 10 years. Would they have to pay off the loan then is when it's from the sale proceeds if they sell the business?
The agreement runs with the land, so the new property owner would take on the payments to the village.
Okay.
Any other questions? Do we need a motion for this to pass it?
Is the motion required on the development agreement?
No, the only motion that you have is when you get to your second business item.
Okay.
The resolution. So I wasn't sure if Todd wants to move to that or what.
I think of us or any other questions of the board.
Any other questions? Let's move on.
Take it away, Todd.
So if there's no further questions, the next item would be simply the consideration of the resolution that was included in the agenda packet. If adopted, that resolution would have the effect of allowing the village to proceed with the filing and creation of the tax increment district.
Any questions, comments? Can we have a motion?
Let's see if I word this right. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I motion to approve the amendment for TID 9.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
It's passed. Next item.
Next item is to adjourn. Oh, all right. I make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
All right.